The Charlotte real estate market is cooling off a little bit, but by how much? Stay tuned and find out. My name is Eli Magids and I'm a real estate advisor here in Charlotte, North Carolina and the surrounding areas of South Carolina and all its suburbs, specializing in luxury homes and new home construction. But most importantly, I'm your realtor with heart. I'm not trying to sell you a house. I'm here to help you find a home and a lifestyle that you and your family are going to love. If you think that you and I are a good fit, I would love to hear from you. My contact information is down below. If you find my videos helpful, please subscribe by hitting the red button, and please give me a thumbs up because it helps me out and get seen by other people around the internet world. And as always, if you stay tuned to the very end of this video, I'm giving away a free online guide that's going to tell you everything that you want to know about Charlotte, its schools, its communities, but you got to stay tuned to the end of the video. So the real estate market in Charlotte, North Carolina is cooling off a little bit, but by how much? Well, the Charlotte real estate market is broken up into a lot of different areas. The Charlotte metropolitan area encompasses 10 different counties. Now, we all know that real estate is hyper-local, and even in a city the size of Charlotte, there are areas of strength and a couple of areas of weakness. The areas that I work in, I'm going to focus in on, but to give you statistics about the entire general Charlotte metropolitan area with all 10 counties doesn't really hone in on areas that you may be interested in. Now, just remember that the video that comes out right now is talking about the market going back 1 month. Those are the statistics that we have going back 1 month. Here we go. In Mecklenburg County, which is Charlotte, which encompasses a very large swath of territory, the average home price is now $450,000. That's the average home price. Some home prices are going to be $375,000. Some are going to be $6 million. But for the entire Charlotte area, Mecklenburg County in particular, average home prices are $450,000. That is up 15% from last year. Going back 1 county for Mecklenburg County, going south is Union County. That county is up 15%. Home prices are up 15% from a year ago in Union County. Union County encompasses a large amount of territory as well, including towns that are very, very popular, including Weddington. Now, the average home prices in Union County is up to $473,000. So Union County, average price $473,000, encompassing a very large amount of territory as well. In Union County, there is one town, Waxhaw, where I'm able to get the numbers. The numbers in Waxhaw are the average home price is $641,402. Now, Waxhaw includes Marvin, which is one of the most expensive areas in all of the Charlotte area. But Waxhaw, average home price, $641,000. That is up a whopping 21% from last year. So in Fort Mill, South Carolina, just south of Charlotte, right over the border, average home prices are now at $486,000. That's up another whopping 24% from last year. Up 24% in Fort Mill, South Carolina from last year. Lancaster County, the county right next to Charlotte, just south of Charlotte, including the town of Indian Land, South Carolina, which is booming. Average home prices are $424,000, up 30% from last year. So if we go up north, in the north part of Charlotte, the northern area, Cornelius, average home price there is $574,000, up 19.2%. Davidson, one of the most expensive areas in all of Charlotte, average home price, $693,000. Average home price, $693,000 in Davidson. That's up 18.8%. A couple of shockers, even for me. The town of Matthews, average home price is at $507,000. Matthews, $507,000. That is up a whopping 34% from a year ago. The biggest shocker for me in all of these numbers is Mooresville. Mooresville, the average home price right now is at $433,000. That is down 8.7% from last year. Last October to this October, prices are down 8.7% in Mooresville. These are the areas that I work in predominantly, and these are the areas that are most requested by the people who contact me. So you're saying, Eli, the prices look like they're going up like crazy, and you said the market is cooling down a little bit. Well, let me explain. What is going on is that we still have a shortage of homes, and we still have a very high demand. However, the price appreciation, in my opinion, cannot continue to go up at this level. And what I'm seeing is some price reductions in some of the homes. If a home is overpriced or not in great condition, they're going to get price reductions, and I'm seeing more of those than I have in the recent past. The days of putting up a house in any condition, throwing spaghetti at the wall, and getting top dollar for it, I believe, are slowing down significantly. However, if a house is good and it's reasonably priced, it will sell like this. For those people who are trying to be really, really greedy, it's not going to work. However, this does not apply to new home construction. New home construction is an animal all unto itself. In the segment of the market that I'm involved in mostly, in the luxury market, I am seeing absolutely no slowdown whatsoever. Any home that's in a good school district, in a great location that's highly desired, houses are not hanging out for too long. So I see no slowdown in the luxury end of the market. In the luxury market, there just is not enough inventory. But again, if the house is overpriced, it's not going to sell. So anecdotally, I went into a home with some clients of mine. The house was priced for $1.29 million, and it did not sell. It's a great location, great neighborhood, great schools, but they're selling it for $1.29 million. After 2 weeks on the market, they reduced the price because the house did not sell. They reduced the price to $1.2 million, and the home sold the same day as this price reduction. So I have no idea if lower offers came in or if lower offers came in and they rejected them, but I do know that as soon as they lowered it $90,000, that the house went under contract. Another case in point, I'm working with somebody from California who came to Charlotte, but now we're doing everything by FaceTime. So this client has a $500,000 budget. Very hard to find something really, really great at a $500,000 in the Charlotte region right now. But we've been looking in all different areas, and I went into a home in a neighborhood, and it was an old brick home. It was a $600,000, $700,000, $800,000 neighborhood. Really nice neighborhood. This house was priced at $479,000. That is approximately what this person paid for that home in 2003. The home needed updates, but I went in there and I showed my client on FaceTime. And as I was showing my client, I said to her, this is the best house that we have seen in our price range. It's going to need some upgrading. That could be done at some point in the future. I told her, this house is going to sell and it's not going to wait around for us. So she went and she wanted to talk to her parents. She didn't get back to me. Long story short is, I got an email stating that there were 52 showings in the span of a day and a half, multiple offers, and the owners have already accepted an offer on the home. So this went to a multiple offer situation. We didn't even get a chance to put in an offer, and As I always suggest at this point in time, when you're making an offer, they don't necessarily have to come back to you and say, please give us your highest and best offer. Always put in your best offer first. Needless to say, we didn't get the home. But just showing you the point that if the house is priced right, there's gonna be a swarm of people. There was literally a swarm of people. I would walk in and there were people circling the block and there were people waiting outside. It was a bit insane. Now, as of right now, new home builders are 100% in the driver's seat. And there's so much demand for new housing here in Charlotte that they kind of call all the shots. New home construction is getting increasingly hard to obtain because of supply chain issues, because there are barges sitting out in the Pacific Ocean, because of the increase in labor costs, and because of the demand. It is very hard to get new homes right now. Home prices are going up because of all these supply chain issues and labor issues. And I also see a little bit of greediness coming in to the home builders. They're trying to get us all for every penny that we're worth. What new home builders are doing now, especially in the very popular areas, is A, they're building a spec home and you're taking it as is and you're offering a price on the spec home, a highest and best offer because they're releasing one or two at a time, or they're giving you an option. You can build your home, put whatever it is that you want in it, but you guarantee them a certain price for the home. Let's say $1 million, then you guarantee them $150,000 in upgrades in their design center, and you have to bid for a lot premium. So if you want a lot to build a house, of which they're releasing 2 lots at a time, you have to bid on the lot and offer as much as you want for the lot. So if the lot premium is $8,000 and you want to get that lot and you're competing with 50 other people, you're going to have to bid $100,000 just to get that lot. And that's on top of the price of the house and the upgrades. Home builders are taking full advantage of home buyers and of realtors as well. New builders are in control and the market is raging hot. Luxury market, still raging hot. So you said, Eli, the Charlotte market is cooling off. Well, it is and it isn't. But the heat is still on with new home construction and in the luxury market. I hope this was helpful. Are you looking for a luxury home in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, the suburbs, surrounding North Carolina and South Carolina? Are you looking for a resale home, a new build, or a custom home? And if you think I can get you to the next best part of your life, please feel free to reach out. My contact information is down below. For that free guide that I told you about early on, please go down to the description below. There's a link there, free community guide, school guide. Click on that. It's free. It's invaluable information. Thank you so much for watching. And until we see each other again, next time.